We get so absorbed, I think, in what is a gift I can give someone and how much is that gift going to cost, or what is the value, and it's an imposition sometimes, a gift. And I don't want this to be an imposition, and that's why in a lot of ways just dropping it on someone's doorstep is saying, hey, there's a hot bread outside. If you want to eat it, if you don't, give it away or just leave it there. The raccoons, I've had raccoons that have eaten them because sometimes people are on vacation.
We're the Friend family. I'm Donnie Friend.
I'm Sippy Friend.
And I'm Jason Friend. And this is
Josephine Friend.
We live in San Francisco, and we're Happy Holly Bakers.
Once I realized, and watching my father, how he could give away a challah and the reaction it would get from the world, a neighbor or a friend or even someone who was Jewish and didn't do anything Jewishly, it made them feel so loved, so connected to something.
It's not so much the method, it's the love and the spirituality that goes into it. I wanted to bring it so that everybody could enjoy it when they came for Shabbat services, and so people can pick up a bag on the way out of services and bring it to somebody who's going through a more challenging time. But really, these guys are responsible for taking it to the next level. Jason had the concept of building this kitchen, a kitchen that has 3 ovens.
I love making so much challah. I don't ever want to feel like I don't have one for someone who wants it. It makes me so pleased to know that we can bake something that I love and tastes delicious and bake it in a volume that we could share with so many different people. I love what I do, but I don't want to have this being something I'm forcing myself to do as work necessarily. I think the total cost of doing a bake like this is still under $100. We're talking about probably $1 a loaf at some level. So I've thought about it and I just realized, well, that's a number that's very reasonable to me to do what we're doing. In terms of philanthropic efforts, we've given a lot more money away and in my opinion, achieved far less.
For the synagogue, he'll put it in his smart car.
And the big boxes, and then we'll drop them off.
Runs out, gives one to each person while he's walking in. That human interaction of handing a challah from one person to the other, that eye contact, that hug, it can't be replaced. There's nothing like it.
A neighbor I never met last week, told him I never met him, and I asked him where he lives, and we said, why do you need to know where I live? And people are so, it's a very weird thing. I said, no, I want to bring you a challah, and he said, oh, that's so nice. It's restoring some level of human connectivity that I think has become obsolete, or just a fear that we don't have that ability to connect with one another. So once I think I realized, hey, this is a pretty cool gift because it's so unassuming. Even if someone were to throw it in the trash, I don't know that I would even be that offended or hurt. I think the love of just saying that this is an expression from me to you and that you can feel that I care or that I'm thinking about you, that's everything.
This one took a little bit longer to bake, but it's the most delicious.
Josie.
It's the most delicious challah of them all, aren't you? Yes. Oh. That Friday after we had met, he rang the doorbell and I came downstairs, he wasn't there, and there was a freshly made challah at my doorstep. I cried. I was just like, this, for someone to go out of their way to bake and then to drop it off at my doorstep and to make me just feel so incredible, and I fell in love with them. Challah was the new flowers. It inspired me. So every Friday in my small little kitchen, very little space, I would make always 2 loaves, if not 4. And I would drop one off at the downstairs at this hamburger place because I knew how good it felt to receive that from somebody else with barely even knowing me. But just he wanted me to feel that love of it because he loved it. So that's how it brought us together. I think it's infectious.
If it means that I don't get to do an exercise class or something in the morning or a workout, then I have to start baking at 4:30 in the morning or 5 a.m. and that's just the way my day goes. I think the design of the work week is very much around to make this time possible. One of the hardest things to do is though to be on vacation and you get a text from someone saying, hey, are you baking? Or from the synagogue saying, hey, can you do it this week? And it kind of hurts because you want to be there, but maybe someone else will help to pick up this practice. I think it'd be nice if we didn't have to feel like, oh, it's only on us. And I think that's the beauty of hopefully what others can create is that find the passion for this and be able to provide this type of challah, not necessarily in this volume, but maybe one more additional challah than just what they're baking for themselves.
Baruch
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon.